It goes back to just mindfuckery bullshit games. It's starting to get old, to be honest. And I also mentioned the other day, just like when they said that they were gonna do something special for the people who actually did the try hard quest and didn't buy the try hard. Where's that? Because that hasn't happened either, and that was like over a month ago now. Um, anybody? Like, everybody was so talkative about it, and then it just like nobody mentions it at all, like it never existed. I don't know if anybody's really noticed that with the community. They'll start talking about something, and then it literally just dies instantly, like it never existed. And it's kind of weird. And then you get all the people that defend it. And it's like, why? See, and that's the thing. Like, minus all the glitches. Oh my god, I said glitch again. Glitches and bugs in the game, which also a lot of people, I guess, ignore and pretend that they don't exist. What's honestly, I think, more annoying is the mindfuckery within the game, which is just getting more and more consistent and frequent, which is why I think also a lot of people are leaving.
This bitch trying to push me off the couch. Sorry, that was off subject, but
She needs more room.
yeah, apparently I'm in her way.
But like, for real.
Yeah, it's look, I'm too old to try and play games with fucking developers. I get enough of that from Bethesda.
Right, but like, I don't think I've ever come across a time that something was like secretly limited and gone the next
Yeah,
day that you never knew it was limited.
yeah. I mean,
In any
I'll give
game.
Bethesda that. If Bethesda's gonna fuck us over, they just outright do it.
Right? Yeah, they just outright do it. But you know it's coming.
Yeah,
You know it's coming the moment it drops.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's one thing that I can say that they're pretty consistent about. Fish is that they will in fact 100% nerf anything new.
Oh yeah.
And
100%.
it's not a
But
like, oh, I wonder if they will. They're for sure gonna nerf it.
yeah, they're gonna for sure nerf it, but the problem is they tiptoe around it and like they play mind games with it.
Yeah,
That's the part I don't like. That's the part I'm having a problem with.
yeah. It's the, oh, it's it's this, and then they're like, nerf it.
It's yeah. Like
Like, don't do that. Like, just can't you let something fucking exist?
this is the whole point of testing. You realize that, right?
Yeah, really, did you fail to like realize that the purpose of your testers is to see, oh, this is how it operates in the game. This is the effect it has on someone who's using it, or you know what I'm saying, like the like all the things. You know what I'm saying? All the things. That's the purpose of using testers. That's the purpose of using multiple testers to be like, oh, this is like how how this works in the game with the game, and like the
And by
general,
now, go ahead. Sorry.
the
No.
general
Continue.
purpose in which it's used for that players are going to use it, and like but then you roll it out and you're like, nah, no, we don't like it.
Right. And then on top of that, by now, like with how weirdly involved they are with the community, they should know how well the community is going to react to something or not react to something
Yeah.
already when you're making it. And you know your main big hitters, multipliers, very well and what they are when you're making a new product prior to actually implementing it into public. So there is no excuse to make something higher and then nerf it under after you publicly published. If your whole goal is to keep it under, try hard, and fab,
They don't even bother making it.
then don't even bother making it above it and implementing it to begin with. Which goes back to the only sole reason why they're doing it is to give it some time to actually have people go, oh, there's something that's actually worth going to go get. Give it some leeway and time for people to actually do it, the majority of the people who are going to do it, and then nerf it.
Yeah.
And again, eventually that tactic is going to piss people off enough where again you're going to lose more people. It's going to do more harm than good. It might look good on the surface to start with. Oh, we actually have people doing this content. Yeah, because it's the first time you're releasing something fucking better. But people are going to start catching on to the dumb fucking again mind game that you're playing.
And if they're not catching on, you know, I mean, I don't mind informing people, but like, oh, you're getting fucking hoodwinked by,
By somebody
I
who
guess they
thinks that
call it,
they're fucking smart.
they're being clever about like, oh, well, we'll just make it just better enough, just good enough, or just better for a little bit, just to get them to do the content, so our numbers stay, a certain whatever. And it's like, dude, dudes, people, you're fucking yourselves. You're
Because
killing your own game.
making you look unreliable, shady as fuck, and untrustworthy.
And if the majority of your players doesn't get that, that's because they're children.
Right, because you're dealing with children, legit children. I mean, most of them are children without a brain.
Yeah. They have not dealt with studios and developers long enough, and a variety of them long enough to catch on, or the majority of them. I can't say all of them, but like a majority of them just they haven't
Ooh,
caught on to
nature
these things
dragon.
yet.
Right, and that's the thing though. When going into a bigger, cause I mean, y'all are young. They're all young, right? And eventually they're going to want to move up to bigger fish, right? Literally, bigger, better, something that's actually going to produce more money, more income, more fans, more whatever. But these things here, people are gonna remember. That's gonna stay a stain on y'all's record when y'all try to do something more when you get older. Like, it is not a good thing that comes back onto you guys as a studio, as a brand, anything. And you will always then look unreliable and untrustworthy as a studio as a whole.
Yeah.
And there have been studios and new studios, legit studios, that have been driven into the ground because of less than what fuckery is going on here. And that's exactly what I tried to do with, again, less fuckery to even the studio that did Palia. And that almost crashed and burned. And that was a brand new fucking studio. Very first game they ever fucking made, went real ambitious, went to try and make a online MMO, and it still has some flaws, but then they ended up teaming up with another studio, and the game's doing great now. But they didn't do and haven't done the fucking shady ass shit that's going on here.
Yeah,
This will
I mean,
always be remembered by the actual people who have caught on, the actual people who have left, the actual people you know when you guys get older and try to do something fucking bigger. The next gang. Because, like, here, this is where it starts, right? Roblox is the beginner, whatever. And even if you stay on Roblox forever, I mean, go ahead, but you're already losing people for a reason, right?
like I feel like it's a bad sign of, or like you have to be. This is just my personal opinion, obviously, but you have to really look at each other, you yourself and your fellow developers, and being like, we must be doing something. Our tactics must be, not the right tactics, or we're just wrong. Or you're doing something wrong when one of your what I'm going to call a spoof game. So that's based on what we know is that Fish It pretty much like basically copied, like and made it's basically a copy of Fish, which some small differences, right? So like it's a not an exact clone, but essentially a clone of Fish, and it's doing better than you. Clones of your game should not be doing better than you.
Yeah, clones should always be flopping on their face in comparison.
Yeah.
But when your clone is doing better, you need to stop and ask yourself, why and what are
Yeah.
we doing wrong?
Yeah. How am I losing players to a clone of my game?
Mm-hmm. 100%. 100%.
Papa Sundial.
Me?
Yeah.
And I mean, there's multiple reasons why that's happening. And it isn't by the drama stirring, fucking rumor starting bullshit that even the devs are trying to start, which I've seen in the fucking chats from the devs, that they're all bots. Like, you know how many people I have heard running around saying that they're AFKing or macroing in this game? Most every single person I've ever spoke to. There's very few people in this game that has not macroed that I've talked to when it comes to this game. Most of them macro in here. And other than that, the only other time that you get a mass jump in numbers is during AAs or an event. That's
Yeah.
it. Then your numbers drop back down. Because that's the only time it's worth fucking playing to people. And that's sad. And again, with that, you gotta stop and ask yourself, why is that?